What's up, guys? Welcome to the Nerd Mulisha, where we read comic books and do dope. Today we're going to be talking about Black Widow. On Spec Deck, we are going to be talking about Black Widow. Now, the movie's around the corner. A lot of you want to get into comic book collecting, so this is going to be the Black Widow edition, or at least the comic books I believe are in reference in the upcoming movie. And if you want to own a piece of that film history, these are the books you're going to need. So all books that I mentioned will have the links to buy them. Full disclosure, if they are on mycomicbookshop.com, it will be my my personal link, right? So I get kind of like a percentage of whatever comic book you buy. I got to make some money, right? Guys, there are a lot of books in this collection, or at least this checklist, right? I'm probably going to have to do 2 videos for this, so stay tuned for that. The first book we're going to talk about is Black Widow issue 1. This was under the Marvel Knights publication. This was released in 1990. For those of you who don't know, Marvel Knights, I think, or it would seem, if I remember, Marvel Knights would eventually influence the Ultimate Universe. A lot of what happened in Knights kind of traveled over to the Ultimate Universe, so that's where that came from. But yeah, this is going to be book 1 or issue 1 of that series. So why is this issue important? Well, it's part of a 3-part miniseries, but this is the first time Yelena and Natasha face off. This is also where Yelena's identity is revealed. They're also facing off for ownership for the Black Widow name, and this is also the first mention of the Red Room, where the Black Widows are trained. The next issue we're going to talk about is Inhumans issue 5. So what's important about this issue? Well, what's important about this issue is this is also the first time we're getting Yelena in here as Black Widow in an official capacity. She's going by that name and she's working as that name, and this is that comic book. Now we're moving on to Avengers issue 43. Now this book came out in 1967, I believe, so it is an older book. It's probably the more expensive on this list to get, but it is capable to get it at a reduced price. So why this issue is important is this is the first appearance of the Red Guardian. Now in the comic books, Alexei is Natasha's husband, but I think they're reworking that, and like he's more of a father figure in this film, but this is his first appearance, and it'll be awesome to get this to your collection to add on. Now the next comic book you want to get is Avengers issue 44. Also released within that same year, this has a partial origin of Black Widow at this time. It also has the origin in the death of the Red Guardian. The next comic book we're going to talk about, I feel, is kind of an important comic book. Maybe more important than anything on this list. It also is one of the cheaper comic books on here. This comic book is Champions issue 7. It was released in 1976. So why is this important? Well, this is important because it has a person in this comic book named Dark Star, and it's also her first appearance. Now, why is Dark Star important? It's because Dark Star was part of the team that brought Natasha back to the Black Widow program. Another reason why this person is important is Dark Star happens to be a mutant that controls Dark Force energy. Does that sound familiar? I mean, it's not that giant of a leap from Wanda to Dark Star, and these movies are supposed to be connected somehow. So, I mean, I feel like there's a reason why they've been pushing this film back. There has to be something important in it. And I'm not saying this is it, but all these theories are going around about mutants, and and this one kind of fits. She's a mutant. She uses dark energy. It kind of fits in there. So if they were going to introduce it, I feel like this is that. And that's why I think this is an important comic book. So the final comic book on this episode, this issue, is going to be Black Widow issue number 1. Again, yes, another number 1. It happens. It was released in 2004. I believe we're still on the Marvel Knights imprint, but it is a 6-issue series, and this focuses on the whole complete origin of Natasha, of the Black Widow Ops program. Specifically, the MCU Black Widow, who I think they based this Black Widow off of, is this one right here. Guys, get out there and start collecting. Don't forget to hit the like button, share this video, don't forget to subscribe, comment. If you want me to do some other characters or some other movies that are coming out and the comic books I believe that those movies are based on, leave a comment down below, guys. And as usual, thanks for stopping by. Stay excellent. I'll catch you guys later.